How's it going, YouTube? This is Manny from Manny Fresh Bets, bringing you my NBA first basket picks for today, Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2023. If this is the first time watching one of my videos, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys would like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I didn't do a video for probably about a couple of days now. I have been posting all my picks on Twitter, so make sure you're following me there at Manny Fresh Bets. We were really hot about 3 weeks ago. If you watch my videos, we hit like six straight up first baskets. Then we got like kind of a little cold. We were still hitting like one or two a day, but not not as much as we were before. Obviously, I knew something. I knew we were gonna call. That cold streak was coming. We still were hitting a few here and there, but then yesterday we went bonkers again. And if you guys see me looking to the side, this is where I have my notes. So just reading off the notes, the hits from yesterday, straight up, we hit Embiid, we hit Mobley, we hit Bridges, we hit Ingram, and we hit Porzingis. So we had five straight first basket hits. I also gave you a parlay, which hit. If you round robin it, it hit by twos and by threes. We hit with Mobley, Embiid, and Vujicic. Unfortunately, Valanciunas and Jokic couldn't hit. Jokic his second. Valanciunas didn't really have a shot. Ingram got that first basket real quick. Should have known I should have gone with my boy Ingram, but again we had an insane day. Shout out to everyone that was DMing me and commenting on all the hits that they got from my picks. Can't thank you guys enough for all the followers, all the new subscribers on YouTube. Thanks a lot again. And like I always tell you guys, I'm not a professional capper. I'm not a pro handicapper in NBA and NFL and any sport. I just analyze things and I see things see things well when it comes to betting, especially these first baskets. And again, like I always tell you guys, tips are never mandatory. They're always optional. Really appreciate a couple of tips that I got yesterday from my picks. Again, if you guys want to tip, you're feeling generous, you win some money with my picks, DM me on Twitter at Manny Fresh Bets, or comment in the comment section of this video, and I'll give you my Cash App, or whatever else you want to Zelle, whatever you use to send money, pretty much. So on to the picks here. Again, we're rolling hot. We want to stay that way. We got a couple of games. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games tonight. Like I always tell you guys and ladies, I do these very early. So a lot of these guys are day to day. A lot of guys are probable, questionable. A lot of guys say that they're out and they end up playing. So pretty much just letting you know, just keep your notifications on in terms of your ESPN app or whatever app you use to to see your sports scores. So for this first game, we got the Celtics and the Bucks. They only played one game so far this year. It was a Christmas game. The first game, Lopez won the tip. Drew Holiday makes a layup. If you guys been watching me or following me on Twitter, you know how much I like Drew Holiday on these first baskets. In that first game, Horford, Tatum, and Drew were pretty aggressive to start the games. So those are things that I look at when I'm taking my picks. Tatum right now is not listed on FanDuel. He's listed as doubtful on ESPN. Giannis is listed as probable on ESPN, and then Robert Williams and Brogdon for the Celtics are day to day. So keep a lookout on that. Again, I usually give you 3 or 4 parlays. The first one is usually my go-to guys parlay. This is the one that I'm giving you now. And no, this might be square. This might be just picking the easy one, but I'm gonna take Drew. Again, if you've been following me on Twitter and on this video, on this channel, you know that I like Drew Holiday pretty much. If he has that advantage, which he does in this game, I'm gonna take him. So I'm gonna take Drew. For the second game, we got the Raptors and the Magic. This one is a little tricky just because they got a new center and I always forget how to pronounce his name, Jacob Palit. I don't know. They just got him from the Spurs. I call him Patel. It's not Patel. It's Polite, something like that. But you guys know who I'm talking about. They have a new center. He's usually hit or miss on his tip offs, but he did win the tip off. I believe the first game he played with them. They also got Precious Achua, which now he moves into. I believe he's playing the power forward position now, so it kind of throws a wrench. In terms of these 3 games, Coloco tipped off against Bobo all 3 games. Obviously, Bobo's coming off the bench, Coloco as well. So it's kind of, this one is a little tricky in terms of picking these, but I'll let you know the outcomes. Coloco won the tip-off 2 out of 3 times. The first game, he won Bull won the tip, Magic turned it over, and Coloco gets a dunk. In that game, Moritz and Frank Wagner, both of the brothers, they were pretty aggressive to start the games, and Siakam and Barnes were pretty much in that mix as well. So they started off the game pretty aggressive, taking a lot of shots. Second game, Coloco won the tip, and then Siakam made a 3-pointer. Same thing here. Wagner aggressive and Siakam aggressive to start the game. So we already kind of seeing a trend here. Third game, Coloco won the tip, and Barnes makes a jumper. So again, we have Gary Trent Jr., which I don't think he's going to play. It looks like he's day-to-day. Siakam and both of the Wagner brothers were aggressive to start games. So all 3 of them were taking shots. So for my go-to guys parlay, I'm going to take Venchero. I'm going to take a shot with him. In the beginning of the year, he was pretty much money on these first baskets. Kind of died down a little bit with all the moves and all the injuries. But I'm gonna take him there. If you guys want to switch him out for Siakam, I won't be mad at that. But I'm feeling good about Venchero in this game. Then for the next game, we got the Kings and the Suns. I skipped it for this particular parlay, so I'm gonna skip that one for now. And then we have the Golden State Warriors against the Clippers. They've only played 1 game. That was back in November. We had Looney winning the tip. Wiggins misses a 3. Jackson from the Clippers turns it over, and then Wiggins gets a dunk. Obviously, for this game, we got Clay, Curry, and Jackson, and Coffee too. Were kind of aggressive in that game. We had no PG, no Kawhi. Jordan Poole was coming off the bench, and Curry played. Obviously, Poole is starting now. Curry has been injured, unfortunately, for a while. So we're looking at that particular situation there. And right now, as of now, Clay is not listed on FanDuel, so it looks like he might not play again. Take a look at those those lineups. But for this game, I took Kawhi. I'm taking kind of someone that I see has an advantage. He most likely is going to get played by Draymond Green. I mean, obviously, Draymond Green is a good defender, but Kawhi is just, he's in another level. He's a great offensive player. He can maybe draw a foul, drive to the basket, draw a quick foul, maybe make a layup, maybe make a jumper, coming off a pick and roll. So I took Kawhi there. So my go-to guys parlay right now, we got Drew, we got Venchero and Kawhi. Again, if you want to swap out Venchero for Siakam, that's kind of the squarest play, I would say. Drew, Siakam, and Kawhi. But for now, I'm taking Drew, Venchero, and Kawhi. My second parlay, again, Giannis is listed as probable. It sounds like he might give it a go. Usually when it's probable, they play. When it's doubtful, usually they don't. So Tatum right now is doubtful, so he's probably not going to play. So I'm going to take, for my second parlay, first pick, I'm taking Giannis. Second pick, I'm taking Siakam. Obviously, you guys know about, my feelings about Siakam and the first baskets. Then for the Kings against the Suns, these two teams played once already back in November, a long time ago. They had different, all these, different changes that they made. Cam Johnson's gone, Bridges is gone. They have all these trades that were happening. So a brand new team. No Chris Paul in that game either. We had Campaign was jumping off against Sabonis, so the tip off, and he actually won the tip. He missed a 3-pointer, and then Bridges misses a jumper. Sabonis makes a 3. Obviously, two of these guys, Payne, I think he's injured. Bridges is obviously traded. So 2 out of those 3 guys that I just mentioned are not in the picture anymore. So this one is kind of again an unknown. These games tonight are kind of tough to figure out, just because of the whole changes. And I told you guys the last video and on Twitter, once I start getting the hang of these new team members, how they playing with each other, like Luka and Kyrie, I already got a kind of a feeling how it's gonna work out. Luka's assist numbers are gonna go down just because Kyrie's there. He's ball dominant as well, and we've seen that both of these games. Usually Luka's in double figures in assists. I think he had 5 the first game they played together. Last night, I want to say he had like 7 or 6. He's not gonna get to the double figures again. He might do it a couple of times, but you can see it. And even in that last play, you can see Kyrie and him were like kind of passing it back and forth. Nobody knew who was gonna take the shot. So that's what happens when you got 2 ball dominant guys. So for example here, second parlay, Giannis Siakam. Then in the Kings Suns game, I took Booker. We hit with Booker already. Again, Twitter guys, Twitter ladies. Well, I gave you Booker that first game. He came back and he hit the first basket. So I'm taking Booker again. I think he's gonna be aggressive to start this game. Then for the Golden State and the Clippers game, I took a shot with PG. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Klay Thompson is going to be guarding him if he plays. If he doesn't, I'm not even sure who's going to guard him. DiVincenzo maybe. So he's probably going to have a pretty good advantage of whoever's guarding him. I don't think it's going to matter who's guarding him. I think he's going to have a good amount of points in this game. So I took him there. So second parlay, Giannis, Siakam, Booker, and PG. For our third parlay, Celtics versus Bucks. Let's see who we got here. No, I skipped that game for this parlay, actually. I got Carter Jr. For the Magic. I call him and Mobley. For the Cavs, I call them money men because they're pretty much money on first baskets. He's kind of died down in terms of first baskets. I think, again, the new dynamics with the new teammates, other people getting involved, like Franz Wagner's getting more involved in the offense. Vencero's obviously going to be the go-to guy. He's kind of died off, but I'm taking a shot here with him against the Raptors. So I took him there. Second pick for this third parlay, I took DeAndre Ayton. Again, another guy that has made me money in the past. Not going to overthink it, and I'm going to take Ayton there. For the Golden State and Clippers, this one, again, could go either way. But I'm going to go with Jordan Poole. In this game, he's going to have to score. Obviously no Curry. It sounds like no Klay Thompson. It's going to be him and Wiggins pretty much carrying the offense. So I'm banking on Poole to kind of start from the jump, start scoring. He's obviously going to have to facilitate as well, but I think he's going to have to, pick up his scoring. He's probably going to reach the third. If this is a close game, I can see him getting 25, 30 points because the scoring is going to have to come from somewhere. He's already an aggressive scorer. No Klay Thompson probably. No Curry already. He's going to have to score. I'm going to take Poole there. Then for the Wizards and Blazers, they played once already earlier this month. Porzingis won the tip. Beal misses a jumper, but then he gets the tip in. This game again, Porzingis and Lillard and Beal were aggressive in that first game. Pretty much kind of a given. My feelings about Porzingis. He cashed with us yesterday. He's cashed with us in the past. But I'm going the other way, and I'm gonna take Beal. I think he's gonna have to score a little more if the Wizards are gonna keep this game close. If you want to swap out Beal for Porzingis, be my guest. Not mad at that. I'm actually gonna take Porzingis straight up because he's just money. But that's gonna be my third parlay. It's gonna be Carter Jr. for Orlando, DeAndre Ayton for the Suns, Poole for Golden State, and then I'm gonna take Bradley Beal for the Wizards. In terms of my long shot parlay, this is one that I'm kind of calling the, and I kind of put one together last night, and you guys kind of liked it. The 10 cent and a dream parlay is pretty much a long shot. You bet 10 cents and you could win thousands of dollars. First game I took Brook Lopez. He's hit the first shot a couple of times this year, so you never know. Right now, it looks like Robert Williams is not going to play, so it's going to be him against Horford. Horford's, he's still playing pretty well at his age, but he's slower. I could see Lopez, moving to the three-point line. Horford's getting there late. He hits a three-pointer or he hits a jumper, maybe even a tip-in. Somebody misses. He tips it in, something within those lines. So I took Lopez there as my long shot first pick. For the Raptors and the Magic, I took Scotty Barnes. This is kind of a long shot. I mean, I think he's hit like twice already this year, or 2 or 3 times. He doesn't hit the first basket pretty often. But he's hit in this, let me see. He looks like he hit one on this in this game. Yeah, he hit one in the third game with these two teams played. So I'm banking on him to maybe, shoot another one. Maybe again a quick jumper, quick three-pointer, something within those lines. So I took Barnes there. For the Kings against the Suns, I went kind of took the same pick that cashed the last time. Sabonis hit the first basket the first time these two teams played. I'm gonna take him again here for the Kings and the Suns game. Maybe he gets a quick foul. Ayton is not in position. He gets a quick jumper, something within those lines. So I took Sabonis. For the Golden State and the Clippers again, Wiggins and Poole gonna have to score. I'm gonna take Wiggins there. He got the first basket in the first game these two teams played. Again, I'm playing the odds, so I'm taking Wiggins. And then the Wizards and the Blazers, money man Porzingis. So for that long shot parlay, we got Lopez, we got Barnes, we got Sabonis, we got Wiggins, and we got Porzingis. In terms of my go-to guys parlay, let me just look it up real quick because for some reason it deleted here for my notes. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. So my go-to guys, straight up, we're gonna take Drew and White in the Boston game against the Bucks. White is somebody that I'm keeping an eye on, especially with Brown out. Take a look at his points. I think he could score over 15. Take a look at his assists. He could probably get 3 or 4 at least. He's been on fire. So I'm taking a shot with Derek White there. So again, Drew and White in that Bucks-Celtics game. Siakam and Franz Wagner in the Raptors against the Magic game. Siakam, we already know what's going on with him. Wagner, I'm taking a shot. Kind of a long shot. Then for the Suns against the Kings, I'm going with DeAndre Ayton, and I'm going with Barnes. Barnes is somebody that he's on the no-bet list in terms of parlays. He's killed me. Every time I bet him on the over, he goes under. Every time I go on the under, he goes over. So he's on the no-bet list on the terms of parlays, but in first basket, I'm taking a long shot with him there. For the straight up picks for Golden State against the Clippers, I got Poole and Kawhi. I mean, I couldn't go even more simpler than that. Poole is gonna have to score. Kawhi's gonna have to score. Those are my 2 picks there for straight up. And then for the Wizards against the Blazers. Again, Porzingis. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. He's cashed for us a ton of times this year, a ton of times last year. He just cashed for us last night. I'm gonna keep riding that train till it breaks. And then the other straight up pick is gonna be Anthony Simons. He's a little bit of a long shot in this game. He usually picks it up later in the games, but I'm expecting him to be a little bit more aggressive in this game. Try to score. Try to go at whoever's guarding him. If you want to swap him out for Lillard, be my guest. That's kind of the more logical choice. But I'm going with Porzingis and Simons. So straight up picks: Drew and White, Siakam and Wagner, Ayton and Barnes, Poole and Kawhi, Porzingis and Simons. So those are my straight up picks. I gave you more parlays. Make sure you follow me. If you took the time to, watch this video, the whole video, or even a minute of it, a second of it, hit the like button, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, so that way every time I hit I make a video, you guys get notified, and you could just watch the video. And again, share, like, comment. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Manny Fresh Bets. I usually post some extra picks that I'm seeing. Again, these guys that are day-to-day questionable out. If anybody gets upgraded or downgraded, I will probably change my pick according, to whoever's out or in. So make sure you're following me there. I also post some parlays, NHL, NBA, some not really tennis. I don't mess with tennis too much, or soccer. I don't mess with things that I don't know. But NHL, I've been kind of hit or miss. I just hit one shots on goals parlay on DraftKings last night. I didn't give that one out because it was a very long shot, and I wasn't sure about it. But I hit it. It was like 4 or 5 guys to all hit over on their shot on goals. That one hit. Whichever one. So NBA, NHL, obviously football's over. And if you guys were following me on Twitter, I gave you guys a few live bets, and we hit big. The Super Bowl, and anything that I lost during the NFL season, I made up for it in the Super Bowl, because I won a good amount of money on the Super Bowl. Won a lot of parlays, a lot of straight up bets, a lot of anytime TDs with Hurts. He got 3. I hit with Kelsey and his over on his yards. I gave a couple of those plays out. So make sure you're following me there, because again, I give out extra plays, and I give out anything that I'm seeing in terms of parlays or straight up picks. So guys, ladies, really appreciate all the love, appreciate the comments, appreciate all the new subscribers on YouTube, appreciate all the new followers on Twitter. Keep your notifications on, both on Twitter and on YouTube, because we're starting to get hot again in these first baskets. Last night was insane. Again, thanks to everyone that shouted me out, all the guys and the ladies that tipped me. Can't thank you guys enough. Let's cash these. Let's continue to stay hot. I'm feeling like we're gonna hit a big one pretty soon. Last night we got so close. We had that 4-leg parlay. We hit 3 out of 4. No, we had 5-leg parlay. We hit 3 out of 5. It was just, we picked the wrong guys in that parlay. If I would have just swapped out Brandon Ingram from Valanciunas, man, we would have won thousands. But again, that's the luck of the draw. We still had a great day. Really appreciate everyone. Let's cash these. Enjoy your Valentine's Day with your loved one, with your significant other. Hopefully you guys have fun. Be safe. We will talk soon, and let's cash these tonight. Let's stay hot. All right, guys?